A ceramic mug held coffee during the moment at the convention, when the streamer looked right through him like he was nobody. Marcus had watched 500 streams, donated $5,000, called her bestie in chat every single stream. She said bestie back every time, made him feel special, connected, part of her life. Now, standing face to face at the convention booth, she looked at him and smiled. A generic, polite convention smile. "Hi, thanks for coming." Marcus said, "It's me, Marcus D, your bestie." The streamer blinked. "Oh, hi." No recognition, not even close. A plastic spoon stirred ramen while he sat in his hotel room that night, replaying the moment over and over. 500 streams, $5,000. And she looked right through him like he didn't exist. A steel fork sat on the table during the call with his best friend. "Dude, she has 30,000 viewers. She calls like everyone bestie. You weren't special. You were just another viewer." Marcus already knew, but hearing someone say it out loud made it real. These objects witnessed parasocial friendships shatter in person. Subscribe to Spoony and Friends, because these convention meet confessions are genuinely devastating. Comment now. Has a streamer ever failed to recognize you? Here we go.
Mugsy here, rusty blue ceramic mug. And I held coffee during the convention morning when someone discovered the streamer who called him bestie for a year. Didn't know his face. My owner was Marcus Davis, 32. Marketing analyst, 85,000 salary. Found Bella's stream a year and a half ago. Mid-sized streamer. Gaming just chatting. 20,000 viewers average. Marcus became a loyal viewer. Watched every stream. 5 days weekly. 4 hours each. 20 hours weekly. Consistent. Dedicated, never missed one. Bella had a habit. When someone typed bestie in chat, she'd respond bestie back. Enthusiastic, cute, signature move. Viewers loved it, encouraged it. Marcus started typing bestie every stream. Bella responded every time. Bestie Marcus felt seen, acknowledged, connected, part of something. Month in, Marcus subscribed tier 3, 50 monthly. Bella shouted him out every stream. "Marcus D, thanks for the sub. You're amazing." Marcus felt even more special. Months passed. Marcus increased donations. Special streams. 50 here, 100 there. Bella's birthday. Sent a $500 donation with the message, "Happy birthday, bestie. You're the best." Bella read it on stream. "Marcus D 500. Oh my God. Thank you so much. You're the best bestie." Chat exploded. Marcus felt like he mattered, like real friendship. Year in, Marcus had spent $5,000 total, subscriptions, donations, bits, gifted subs, all while watching 500 plus streams, 20 hours weekly. Marcus felt close to Bella, knew her schedule, her jokes, her habits, her favorite games, her birthday, her hometown, everything she shared publicly. Marcus knew all of it. Bella announced a convention appearance. "I'm going to GamerCon booth Saturday, 2 p.m. Come say hi. Can't wait to meet you guys." Marcus booked everything. Flight 300, hotel 200, convention tickets 75, 575 total to finally meet his bestie. I was there. Marcus made coffee and me that morning. Convention day, excited, nervous. Finally meeting someone he'd watched for 500 streams, donated thousands to, felt like friends with. Arrived at the booth, long line, waited 40 minutes. His turn, walked up. Bella sitting behind the table, beautiful in person, exactly like the stream, but real. Present Marcus smiled big. "Hey Bella, it's me, Marcus D, your bestie." Bella looked at him, smile, generic convention smile. "Hi. Thanks for coming. Want a signed poster?" Marcus confused. "It's Marcus D. We talk every stream. I type bestie. You always say it back." Bella still smiling. Same generic smile. "Oh yeah. Thanks for watching. You want a poster?" Marcus said, "I donated 500 for your birthday. You read it on stream." Bella blinked, looked slightly uncomfortable. "Oh right. Thank you." That was so nice. No recognition. Not really. Manager behind her whispered something, showed a phone, probably the donor list. Bella smiled again. Marcus D. Yes. Thank you so much. But her eyes had already moved on, looking past him to the next person in line. 15 seconds. That's how long Marcus got. 15 seconds after a year and a half. $5,000. 500 streams. I held Marcus's coffee later in the hotel room that night. He sat on the bed replaying those 15 seconds over and over in his head. He called his best friend, dude. She didn't know me at all. I watched 500 streams, spent 5,000, and she looked right through me. His friend said, Marcus, she has 30,000 viewers. She can't remember all of them. You weren't special. You were just another viewer. Marcus already knew. Hearing it out loud made it real. Bestie was just a trigger word in chat. Say it, get a response. Like a chatbot, not a friendship. Never was. I'm just a ceramic mug, but I held coffee when someone discovered a year and a half of Bestie moments were just an automated response to a key word. When $5,000 and 500 streams bought 15 seconds of a generic convention smile. Marcus unsubbed the next day, stopped watching Bella, learned that Bestie was an engagement tactic, not a relationship. A word designed to make viewers feel special so they stay longer and spend more.
Spoony here. Plastic spoon. And I stirred ramen while someone sat alone after a convention where a streamer didn't remember his biggest birthday donation. My owner was Tyler Bennett, 29, software developer, 95,000 salary. Found Chloe's stream a year ago, small streamer growing fast. 5,000 viewers to 15,000 over a year. Tyler watched every stream, loyal from early days, was there when Chloe had 3,000 viewers, felt like an original supporter. Invested in her growth, Tyler donated regularly, small amounts at first, 10, 20, 50, building connection through donations. Chloe acknowledged everyone. Tyler B, thank you. You're amazing. Chloe's birthday was coming up. Tyler wanted to make it special, planned the donation months ahead, saved up $3,000, biggest donation Chloe would receive. Birthday stream. Tyler donated 3,000 with the message, "Happy birthday, Chloe. You mean so much to me. You changed my life. Best birthday for the best person." Chloe read it on stream, stopped completely. $3,000. Oh my God, Tyler B. What? That's so much. Thank you. I literally don't know what to say. You're the best! Chat exploded. Chloe teared up, seemed emotional. Tyler felt like a hero, like he mattered. Real impact, real emotion. Year in, Tyler had spent $5,000 total. Subscriptions, donations, birthday gift, bits, everything. Watched 400 plus streams. Chloe announced a convention. Tyler booked everything. Flight, hotel, VIP ticket, 400 extra for meet and greet priority access. I stirred Tyler's ramen the night before the convention. Excited, couldn't sleep. Finally meeting someone he'd supported from the beginning, donated thousands to. Felt like a real friendship. Convention day, VIP, meet and greet. Tyler, first in line. Priority access. Walked up, Chloe, sitting at the table. Beautiful, friendly. Smiling, Tyler said, "Hey, Chloe, it's Tyler B. We've been talking for a year. I donated 3,000 for your birthday." Chloe smiled. "Hi, thanks for coming." Tyler tried again. "Tyler B, the birthday donation. You cried on stream when I donated." Chloe blinked. "Oh, birthday donation. Yes, thank you. That was so nice." Tyler pushed. "Do you remember what I wrote in the message?" Chloe paused. Something nice." Tyler said quietly, "I said, you changed my life. You mean so much to me." Chloe smiled again. Same polite smile. That's so sweet. Thank you. But Tyler could tell. She didn't remember the message. Didn't remember him at all. $3,000. Biggest donation she'd received, and she couldn't remember the words he'd spent weeks writing. I'm just a plastic spoon, but I stirred ramen for someone who saved for months to make a $3,000 birthday donation, when the biggest donation of the stream wasn't memorable enough to remember. When a year of early support meant nothing. When You Changed My Life was written with tears and forgotten in weeks. Tyler left the convention quietly, didn't talk to anyone. Drove home the same night. The next day he opened Chloe's stream, watched for an hour, closed it, opened it again. Habit is hard to break, even when you know the truth.
Spike here. Steel fork. And I was on the table during a video call when someone discovered the streamer he'd supported for 2 years thought he was a brand new viewer. My owner was James Rodriguez, 36, senior developer, 125,000 salary. Found Ashley's stream 2 years ago when she had 8,000 viewers. Now 40,000. James was there from the early days. Watched every single stream. 600 plus over 2 years. Donated 4,000 total. Subscriptions, donations, bits, gifted subs, everything. Ashley was growing fast. James felt part of that growth, an original supporter. There before she was big, felt a special connection to her success. James never met Ashley in person. She didn't do conventions, but she did monthly subscriber-only live streams. Smaller, intimate, only paying subscribers allowed. James was always in chat. Active, supportive. Ashley acknowledged him sometimes. Jameser, thanks for the sub. But less as she grew. More viewers. Harder to notice everyone. 2 years in, Ashley announced a new feature. Video calls with top subscribers. Monthly. Random selection. James entered every month, finally selected. Video call scheduled. James nervous, excited. Finally face-to-face with Ashley after 2 years. 600 streams. $4,000. I was on the table. James had water ready. Video call started. Ashley's face on screen. Real. Up close. Ashley smiled. Hey, thanks for winning the call. What's your name? James said. James. James R. I've been watching for 2 years, since you had 8,000 viewers. Ashley nodded. Oh, cool. Welcome. So what do you want to talk about? James froze. Welcome? I've been watching for 2 years. Ashley smiled again. Yeah, we love all our viewers. So what's your favorite game? James realized she genuinely thought he was new. Didn't recognize his name, his username, anything. 2 years. 600 streams, $4,000. And she thought he'd just started watching. James tried again. I was there when you had 8,000 viewers. I donated during your anniversary stream last year. Ashley replied, Oh, that's great. We've had so many amazing donations. Thanks. Generic response. She didn't remember the donation. She didn't remember him. At all. 2 years of loyalty. Financial support. Watching every stream. And she looked at him like he'd just walked in for the first time. I'm just a steel fork. But I was on the table when someone discovered 2 years of loyalty meant nothing. When 600 streams didn't make him memorable. When $4,000 didn't stick in memory. When a streamer with 40,000 viewers genuinely couldn't remember one of her biggest supporters. Because there were simply too many to remember. James finished the call politely. Hung up. Sat in silence for an hour. Then, he opened Ashley's stream. Watched for 30 minutes. Closed it. Opened it again. Habit. James eventually quit watching. Took months, even after knowing the truth. 2 years of habit is hard to break. Ashley never knew he left, probably never noticed. 40,000 viewers. One less doesn't register. That's the reality of parasocial relationships. You invest years, thousands, hundreds of hours. They don't even know you exist. And when you finally meet or talk, you learn the truth. You were never special, never memorable, just viewer number 40,000.
3 streamers, 3 conventions. Mugsy held coffee when Marcus discovered Bestie was just a trigger word. A year and a half. 500 streams. $5,000. All reduced to 15 seconds of a generic convention smile. Spoony stirred ramen after Tyler's birthday devastation. A $3,000 donation she cried over on stream. A message he carefully wrote, forgotten weeks later. A full year of support erased. Spike was on the table during a video call when James learned 2 years meant nothing. 600 streams watched, $4,000 spent, and the streamer genuinely thought he was a brand new viewer. This isn't about streamers being bad people. This is about scale. Streamers with thousands of viewers can't remember everyone. They can't form real friendships with all of them. Bestie is an engagement tactic. Shoutouts are a retention tool. Birthday tears might be real in the moment and forgotten days later. Not because you don't matter, but because there are 30,000 of you. And the streamer has maybe 30 minutes between streams to rest, eat, live, not to remember every name, every message, every sacrifice. Hit that like button if a streamer failed to recognize you. Share this with anyone spending thousands on a streamer. They probably don't know your name. Subscribe to Spoony and Friends because we're exposing the reality of parasocial relationships. Here's my question. Has a streamer ever failed to recognize you after years of support? How much did you spend? How long did you watch? Drop your story in the comments because thousands are watching right now. Hundreds of hours, thousands of dollars, believing they're special. They're not. They're viewer number 30,000. If a streamer has thousands of viewers, you're not Bestie. If she says Bestie to everyone who types it, it's a trigger word, not friendship. If you've donated thousands, ask yourself one thing. Would she recognize you on the street? These are facts. This has been Spoony and Friends. Before you donate another 1,000, remember Marcus's 15 seconds at a convention booth. Before you believe Bestie means friendship, remember it's an engagement tactic triggered by a key word. Before you invest another year watching, remember James's 2 years, and she thought he was new. Streamers aren't bad people for not remembering you. They're human beings with limited memory and tens of thousands of viewers. The problem isn't them. It's the parasocial system that makes you feel special while you're just another number, another revenue source, another engagement metric. You deserve to be remembered by real people who choose you. Not algorithms responding to key words. Not streamers smiling at everyone equally. Real connection means someone sees you. Specifically. Not 30,000 people. Just you. Protect your heart. Know the difference between feeling special and being special. A streamer makes you feel special for engagement. A real friend makes you special for who you are. Learn the difference before a convention booth teaches it to you in 15 seconds.